How's it going today, guys? Today we have some NAT updates for you, and today it's going to be a little different format because I'm in the middle of moving right now, so I won't be able to be in front of the board, but we'll be remedying that real soon. So today we're going to go through tanker rates. There's also a few new news stories that are pretty relevant to the stock as well, so going through a couple things like that. If you enjoy the content, I follow this one pretty closely, please think about subscribing, and let's hop into this news here. So the first thing to note is our tanker market index. So if you look over to the left, we're having all-time highs for year to date. And as of lately, we can now see it's dropped below that 2008 level that we were above and beyond for so long. So the rates have been going down and down and down, as we know. And you can check on the graph to the right where you can see that now we're in October and the rates are still just going down and down and down. When in October, we were seeing either peaking rates or at least increasing rates over the last 2019 and 2018. So are they going to keep going down? Hopefully not. Is there going to be that uptick that we were kind of hoping for? I mean, hopefully at some point here, we're going to dive into what the rates are as of today on Friday. And as we know, NAT is made up of only Suezmaxes in their fleet, so the Suezmax Price is the most important one here. So last week it was $4.1 thousand per day per ship, and this week it's $4.8 thousand per day per ship. So this one's not really cutting the bacon for me on this one. I mean, it's a little jump, but we need to get off these lows. The 4.1 was the lowest that I've seen since I've owned the stock. So it's been pretty stinking low. You can look year to date is still 20.9, which is still quite good, but we had that huge uptick during that negative oil crisis that we had. So we really need this to start picking up here. And then some of the news here is that NAT is currently in construction of 2 new Suezmax ships, bringing their fleet up to 25. So that's something good to note, that they're starting to add more ships onto the fleet here. This is kind of an expense that's going to be a bit of a cash burn for them for a little bit, but more ships hopefully is going to equal more capital that they're going to be creating. And we will not be seeing the impact of these ships until about 2022. So the scheduled deliveries of ships are in the first half of 2022. So it's going to be a while yet until we do see the impact of these ships that are coming down the pipe here. And here we can also see that more shares have been purchased. So Mr. Alexander Hassan has bought another 50,000 shares of NAT at $3.47. So we're kind of seeing here that they're pretty bullish on the price in the $3 range. They've bought 250 to 300,000 shares at about $3.50 as of lately. And this is the son of the CEO, and he's been buying up shares, and the CEO has also been buying up shares. So we do know that they are very bullish on the stock at this price, which is good news to know that they are feeling good about the stock at this price. But then again, they have a very, very long-term mindset in their heads, I'm sure. So NAT as of today is trading at about 354, up a little bit, but gosh, what do we do with this one, guys? This is hard. I mean, this is some bullish stuff in the long term, but in the short term, it's going to be a little bit of a cash burn that they're going to have for a while with these new ships that they're going to be building. And it seems like the share price has just been falling and falling and falling. So it's like, it's a time to admit defeat, sell our shares, have our losses be locked in. Do we hold, wait for these ships to be built, keep getting the dividends? I'm thinking once the next dividends announced that it's going to be lower, we might have another drop in share price, or is that already baked in? So we have a lot of things to keep thinking about. The oil tanker index is not helping with us, and with a commodity kind of stock like this, where it's going to be kind of based on oil pricing and how much they're making for transporting this oil, I mean, we're going to have a hard time baking that into the price and knowing if it's going to get any better, because we just don't know where these prices are going to go, and we have no control over that. So I'm still a hold. I mean, I feel like this is good news, hearing that the CEO is buying, or the CEO's son, that is buying more shares and everything. And we'll kind of see where it goes. I'll keep you guys up to date on this one. If you like the content, though, please like and subscribe. And again, I apologize for it being kind of a janky video, just because, moving a little bit right now, and things will be back on track next week. So you guys take care. Thanks. Bye.